That size too big?
No.
Is it really sloppy?
No,
in
it's
there?
fine.
Okay.
It fits on there, but the problem is the round part is bigger than the actual. So you can't put it in here and then slide it in.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering about that when I seen how big that tube was.
No, there's nothing wrong with the tube. It's the round part here is bigger than the extra spot that you put your.
So do you have to unloosen the rack and then move it over a little bit to do it?
I ain't taking that apart. No.
Well, we've run into quite a few hurdles. I'll stop. A few hurdles trying to put on the new tie rod in. Better yet, taking off the old one. And let me show you what we're talking about. Which it's been we didn't replace any tie rod ends on any other rack. We just replaced the whole rack, right?
Other than my 11 we did the left side. Because it was bad from new.
Okay. So to 2011 we replaced the inner tie rod end because we got it from actually he went to the alignment shop, if I remember right, and they said we can't align it because you got a bad tie rod end. And then we said, well, it's a brand new rack, and then I think we got that one over the internet. So then we had to argue with them about it because they didn't believe us. I think I remember showing that back a few videos ago's, and yeah. So the problem we have, this is the old one. We ended up taking it off with pipe wrench. And what really occurs is there's the quality kit we got right there, this guy right there, that company right there, and these sleeves are supposed to line over top of this. You know what I'm saying? This is the wrong one, of course. And they come in standard and metric sizes, and so they have all different sizes of these, and that's the 1/2 inch one, which doesn't want to go on there, so we stopped and went to the next size above that, which is a metric size. And when you slide it in the tube, this one here, we broke it already because it doesn't allow you to put the you can put the tie rod in like the and there's not enough room around there for the collar. It looks like there's enough room, but the back shoulder of this is way too thick. Let me get you the right collar. That way I can really show you what's going on here. And it's raining out today. Sunny this morning, raining out today. Where's that collar at?
What collar? The C-clamp thing?
The C thing.
Back in the kit.
The new one?
Oh, no, it's raining.
Alright, so here's the collar, which is 38, that's 38.4 millimeter. Now, there's supposed to be enough room for this collar to go around there and work, and let me get the tripod because I can't. This is supposed to clear off at 3, so I'm talking about the rain. So yeah, I should turn you off, but that would be too easy to do. That would be That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it make more sense? So we'll set you up here and we'll swing you around like that. Try to get you down in there like that. So anyways, up like this. So where's that collar at? Here's the collar. Here's the collar. And it's supposed to slide down through this guy. Let me get a nice little rag on this thing so I don't get yelled at in case somebody comes out. This is supposed to slide down around this tie rod end and fit inside this groove. And as you can tell, it doesn't give you enough room to slide this in inside this groove, because this shoulder here is too wide. So yeah, so it goes cockeyed. It goes cockeyed. And so, and what happened there was it broke off these lips right there and right there, because it looks nice there and slides down in there perfectly, but when you put this shoulder in there, not enough room. So the tie rod end guys, these guys, are not talking to the tool manufacturers to make it work. Okay? One guy's making one thing and one other guy's making something else, which is not out of the ordinary. We're still doing that. We're dealing with that in the workplace. One person didn't email the other person that it won't work. Instead, they just made it. And see, this is what happens. Do you see it? This is cockeyed in there to make this work. When it's cockeyed in there, it breaks this piece off. So we got a bunch of inferior tools that won't work with the inner tie rod ends. Okay? You get it? So even the new tie rod end wouldn't work with it. Even the brand new one. So what we have, so what we really have is a bunch of junk. A bunch of junk that we have to buy, that neither one of them work, but we're forced to buy it. Okay? And this is part of the problem right here. Is this company here is part of the problem, and the guys that manufacture these inner tie rod ends are the other problem. So yeah, and let me get a picture of the box of the tie rod ends so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so here's the company of the part we're putting on, and here's the part number, if you can get it. If you can catch it. Now again, it's not just one company, it's both of them. One's not talking to the other, which we're used to it now in the big COVID day, where you got email and they still don't talk. So course, why would they care about making quality parts in America? Of course, these are coming from China though. But made in China. China. And we're paying top dollar for Chinese stuff. And you guys out there selling the products are still charging top dollar from something that you buy from China at little, and still gouging us with big numbers on parts. Yeah, you are. You are. You're still making big money on them, and you're still getting them for nothing over in China. Everybody's doing it. All the manufacturers are doing it, buying junk and then shoving them down our throats. And this happened way before the new president came in. Way before. The other one was in cahoots with it too.